So welcome back. We're here at Auburn University, and we are going to do a very quick flexibility program trying to open up the hip flexors and the hamstrings and the shoulders, which are about three of the tightest areas that we have. So our fine gentlemen here, first are going to come down on one knee, and then scoot that front knee a little wide, so you want it closer towards the mat, so you have a wide stance between that back knee and that front knee. Now, tuck the butt up underneath and sink into that front leg without letting that front knee go past the toe. So you should feel a stretch right in your hip flexor, which is the front part opening of that hip. And we're going to hold it for about 30 seconds to a minute. So make sure the whole time that you're forward, opening up, and that you can feel that hip flexor. Now, if you have the balance and you're comfortable with it, you'll notice these fine young men have a strap. They're going to take that strap, they're going to place it up and over their head, and they're going to resist against the strap, really trying to open up that shoulder at the same time they're moving forward. Now, if this is too much of a balance issue for you, or maybe you just don't feel coordinated enough to do that, that's totally fine. You can do the strap or a belt or anything by yourself at a little bit later time. So mainly with flexibility, we want to make sure that we're doing it towards the end of your program so you're nice and warm. And we want to hold each stretch for about a minute. Okay, so we're going to hold this one for about 10 more seconds. And then let's go ahead and take the strap down. And we're going to sink you can go ahead and set the strap off to the side. Now we're going to work on the hamstring of that front leg. So you're going to sink yourself back, straightening that front leg, letting the toe come up, and then you're going to bend forward a little bit. So you might need a chair to hold on to, or if you have some type of blocks. So if you have blocks or a book or something to hold on to on each side, so he's going to place on each side, and he's probably going to stand up on the end based on his flexibility. Now notice really what's happening here is we really want to feel it in the hamstring. So as you feel a little bit better, you want to take that chest forward if you can. These young gentlemen need to work on their hamstring flexibility. Okay, so let's go ahead and switch sides. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So again, starting off in a nice stagger stance, open up through the chest, shoulder blades down and in, tight to the abdomen, tuck your butt up and underneath, sink forward to that front, opening up that front of the hip while maintaining that alignment with that front knee. And this time with a strap, or if you can with your hands, you're going to take your hands behind you with a strap, and you would open up your shoulders this way, or if you want, you can lock your hands together. Either way is fine, whatever's more comfortable for you. Go ahead and release that, and let's go ahead and move into that hamstring stretch. So again, that front toe comes up, we shift the butt back, keep the chest lifted, and then lean forward slowly, exhaling. Now hamstrings are very important because the tighter your hamstrings are, the tighter your low back is going to be. So if we sit a lot throughout the day, which can tighten those hamstrings, or we naturally don't have any flexibility or we're tight, we want to make sure that we're utilizing and increasing that mobility in the hamstrings to reduce that low back pain and have a better range of motion. So we're going to hold this stretch for about 15 more seconds. These guys look like they're in a little bit of pain. Okay, so those are 3 simple stretches that you can do that will open up the hip flexor, the hamstring, and the shoulders. You can repeat this as many times a day as you would like. Preferably in the evening is a good time or after your workout.